Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about something that's often overlooked but deeply powerful. Self-respect. Yes. Let's begin with this quote by Robert Dew. Respect yourself enough to walk away from anything that no longer serves you, grows you or makes you happy. Right. Take a moment and ask yourself, when was the last time you chose you? In a world where we are constantly pressured to fit in, to meet expectations, to keep others happy, we often forget that the most important person we need to respect is ourselves. Let me share a quick story. A friend of mine once stayed in a job that drained her, mentally and emotionally. She was talented, committed, but undervalued. Every day she gave her best, hoping things would change. But the real shift happened the day she chose self respect over fear. She resigned, not because she had another offer, but because she knew staying would mean disrespecting her own worth. Right. That's the power of self respect. It's not arrogance, it's not ego, it's knowing your value and never settling for less than you deserve. Lao Tzu once said, when you're content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. This is the beauty of self respect. When you stop seeking validation, you become your own strongest support system. And here is another reminder, you can't force someone to respect you, but you can refuse to be disrespected. You don't have to tolerate people who talk down to you. You don't have to explain your dreams to people who laugh at them. And you certainly don't need to shrink yourself to fit into someone else's limited view of who you should be. Every time you say no to something that doesn't feel right, you are saying yes to yourself. And that's not selfish, that's self love. If there is one thing you take away from this video, let it be this. Self respect is the foundation of your confidence, your peace, and your power. So, starting today, stop seeking permission to be yourself. Stop apologizing for setting boundaries. Stop waiting for others to recognize your value and start respecting it yourself. Let me close this part with a timeless line by Confucius. Respect yourself and others will respect you too. Right. But let's take this a little deeper. Respecting yourself isn't just about big decisions like leaving a toxic job or cutting off harmful relationships. It also lives in the small everyday choices we make. It's in the moment you choose rest over burnout because you know your body deserves care. It's in saying no without guilt because you have finally realized that your time and energy are valuable. It's in not chasing people who don't see your worth because now you see it. Here is another quote that really resonates with me. Self respect is not about being proud or stubborn. It's about knowing what you truly deserve and not settling for anything less. Let that sink in. Self respect is quiet, it doesn't scream, it doesn't argue, it doesn't beg. It simply walks away from anything that feels disrespectful, even if that means walking alone for a while. And yes, sometimes the world might not understand. They'll say you have changed, they'll say you have become distant. But here is the truth, you didn't change, you just started choosing yourself. Let me ask you something. How often do you listen to your inner voice? That voice that says you are tired, that says this doesn't feel right, that quietly whispers you deserve more. Respecting yourself means listening to that voice and acting on it. Think of people you admire, those who carry themselves with quiet confidence. They are not loud, they don't need to prove anything. Why? Because self respect gives you inner strength. It shows in how you speak, how you carry yourself, and how you let other people treat you. One of the biggest myths we grow up believing is that we need to earn love or respect from others before we give it to ourselves. But the truth is, it starts with you. When you respect yourself, you attract better relationships. You stop settling for less. You protect your peace fiercely. And you inspire others to do the same. So I leave you with this simple challenge. Take
Ask
10 minutes
yourself,
tonight. Sit
what
in
would I do
silence and
differently?
if I truly respected myself here, then go do it. Even if it is just a small step. Because every time you choose yourself, you build a strong version of you. Remember, Har Har Mahadev.